on, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to the beautiful people.
Hello, beautiful people.
I love that. We got fire today. I am so excited for this episode. This guy is so fucking funny. I've known him for years doing live comedy. He's a great fucking improviser on Harold Nights. If you know the old fucking UCB theater, gross. No, he was there. But besides that, you've seen him on Comedy Central. He's the bassist for Sloth Rust. You know him from TikTok, Instagram. You literally so fucking big on those. You can follow him at Brooks Allison. Give it up for Boy Brooks himself.
Yes.
What's up?
Hey.
Bro, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for having me.
Of course. I love this because all our shirts are such different textures today.
Yeah, it's nice. We have like a different thing going on, but also it's kind of similar. We have our own version of the same thing happening, kind of.
A little bit.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Right.
He has a tight t-shirt because he has a good body.
Yeah. Sure.
Right?
I won't take that as like a dig, but yeah.
No.
Sure. Nah, yeah.
I mean, you
do have a good body.
Thank you.
Let's right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Robbie's
body.
Woo. Good.
Hot body.
And here's the thing: the listeners can't see. He's wearing swimsuit on the bottom.
I am wearing
I thought you were going to say,
swimsuit.
here's the thing, the listeners can't see. Brooks is gay.
Oh. Here's the thing: Brooks is gay. Okay, let's get it out the way.
It's a visual podcast. You can't see it.
I know, and you know that's
good.
the thing. Sometimes you can't see if someone's gay.
Yeah. You can't see it. I mean, even when you can see it, you can't see it because there's nothing to see.
Now we're talking.
Yes.
Now we're talking.
No,
What material is this shirt?
You know what? I realized the other day that it is, I believe, cross-hatch corduroy. So it's like corduroy going diagonally against each other, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
So you can,
Oh, wow.
It's nice.
Touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
touch
course.
it.
Touch it.
Touch it, Robbie.
Touch
How's it
it.
feel?
Yeah,
Describe
cool.
it for the
Touch
listeners. Describe it. Come on.
I don't. It
Use your words, Robbie. Come on.
feels like a blanket a little bit.
It does.
It does.
Yeah. My
I would
friend,
say.
I met up with a friend and she complimented it and was just like, and I was like, yeah, it's a little hot to be wearing it today though. And she was like, well, if you sweat, it's already a towel. And I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
I like that.
It's like a
Yeah.
towel blanket. Sure.
I had a
That was
towel
really
shirt
good.
once.
Yeah.
I outgrew it.
Yeah.
It's fun to be 30
Happens.
and outgrow shirts.
Yeah. Totally. Fun is one way to put it.
It makes you feel youthful
Sure.
to be like, oh, I outgrew that. You know?
That was my 20s shirt.
Yeah, that was a shirt in the 20s. I outgrew that. You know,
Yeah.
from 10 to 12, I got new clothes. 20 to 30. You know,
Yeah.
It's a beautiful process in life.
Speaking of, I think this shirt was given to me by a friend who I think outgrew it himself.
Oh,
Yeah, a mutual friend of ours, Casey Jost,
Oh.
was kind of just doing like a haul where he was just like, "Hey, would you want to come over and hang out, but also take some of these clothes I'm getting rid of?" And
That's
I was like,
nice.
"Sure." So I took a few items,
I love that.
not as many as he tried to give me, tried to put
he's
on me, but
trying to get rid of a lot.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's rare you see a V-neck with a hood.
The V-neck short sleeve hood. I was just like, I didn't think I could be a short sleeve hoodie guy until this.
I like
is
shorts.
Interesting.
I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want one.
I know. We were just
Maybe
talking
a
about.
sleeve. Yeah, we were talking about the sleeveless.
I want
hoodie.
sleeveless hoodie.
Yeah,
I mean,
sleeveless velour.
I'm like always this close to cutting the sleeves off of this because I think it would just be like, these are good sleeves. They're good length. They're not too long. They're not. Too,
I believe in you.
Yeah, thank you.
One day you will cut those sleeves off,
One
and it's
day.
gonna look fucking dope.
One day. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll hit you up.
I
when
love
it
that. I
happens.
once asked my mom to like cut my shorts. She said no.
Damn.
She said you look ridiculous.
With like too short of shorts.
Yeah.
Wait, they were already shorts,
Yeah.
and you just wanted to make them shorter.
Yeah. She said no.
Interesting.
She says there's no need. She says you don't have enough hair on your legs.
Wow.
My mom's fucking negging me.
Yeah.
You don't have enough hair on your legs. That's what
Is
my
that
mother
the
told
thing?
me.
You need hair on your legs to have shorter shorts.
I guess my mom likes a
That-
hairy
yeah,
legs,
that's
man.
It's your mom's standards.
Yeah, my mom. I like a little thick. I like to get my hands lost in a man's leg hair. Sebastian, your hair's not long enough on your legs. No good. Pants all summer for you, Sebastian.
How old were you when you wanted? Because I feel like
This was 30. This was during pandemic.
This you could cut him now. You could just cut. We could cut him in the middle of this.
I'm a coward.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a coward.
Sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can you iron clothes yourself? You got a little dribble, Rob.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna happen.
It's a secretion. I do iron that. I do iron clothes myself, but I guarantee that I'm not doing it like as efficiently as I could be because
Yeah.
I'm legit just like doing this simple like, oh, that looks like it's not wrinkled, but it always is still a little bit wrinkled. And I don't understand what the spray in an iron is for. it like squirts out and just makes your shirt a little wet, and then you
know.
go over it, and I just don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah.
We're not scientists, but I've heard that if
No,
you
we're not.
we're not.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows how to iron is a scientist.
Yeah.
A
Big time
thousand
scientist.
big. If they understand ironing,
Okay.
they have a little science in them.
Sure.
Definitely.
They have. My sister has a spray. You just spray on your clothes, and they're ironed.
Yeah,
What
I've
the
seen
fuck?
that. I don't know. There's no way it definitely works for real.
Bro, I seen it in person. What are you talking about?
Wait. So what? You have to
What are
hang
you
it
talking
up?
about? There's no way.
I've
You don't
seen
even know
spray,
the
too.
product,
I've
and you're
seen
saying
the
it's
spray.
not real.
I've heard the spray. I've heard of the spray,
It's real,
I've
bro.
heard of
and
this
it worked
spray.
good.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you don't believe in things. Why
Okay.
not choose to believe?
All right,
and
I
then
agree.
disappoint?
I agree. When people just are like, I have someone in my life who will. So like I was like, for example, we were looking up at the stars once, and I was just like, like the stars was like super visible. I'm from Virginia.
In New York, or
I was about to say I'm from Virginia. I was
Yeah.
in Virginia for like a family trip, and it was like the stars were crazy visible. It was beautiful. We were like, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? So I was like, oh, there are like apps that you can, like the star apps or whatever, and you can point it up and it tells you what it is.
yeah, I have.
And I showed this person, and I was like, oh, I think that's like something, because my app is saying
Come on,
this,
name,
whatever.
name one constellation. Name one.
Right,
constellation.
yeah, exactly.
Name one.
Fucking Big Dipper, Little Dip, whatever. That's
Yeah.
like, but you can look at
Orion
Big Dipper.
Belt.
Yeah. There
Okay,
you go,
so it's
there
like
you go.
Orion's fucking belt or whatever, and they were like, no, that's a North Star. That's a North Star. And I was like, but the app says this is, yeah, it's North Star. I'm like, why do you have to know? Like,
Yeah.
why do you have to like not believe it? Like, isn't it cool that you now know exactly what that is?
I always choose to believe, and this
Yeah.
person probably has no knowledge of astronomy.
Right, and neither do I. But I was like, that's why let's use the app.
Why not trust science and build from there?
I completely agree.
Okay, I'm
Robbie.
sorry.
Robbie,
I believe I had
builds
this spray.
from
I think
there?
my mom bought me this spray before, and I tried
Yeah.
to use it. It didn't work.
Your mom's
Sure.
a true believer.
But
Yeah.
maybe it's a new
She's a
spray.
true believer.
This was in college, so I maybe
It's been around for years.
I'm saying maybe it's developed or advanced.
Yeah.
You probably just
Probably.
didn't use it right.
I didn't.
I
Maybe
don't
I didn't
believe
use
in
it
you.
right. Okay. You don't believe in my ability to apply science.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe in that.
Interesting.
Were you good in school or not?
What's that?
Were you good in school?
At times.
I could see it going either
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
for you.
yeah. No, there was like first 2 years of high school, I was not very good because I think I was just kind of like didn't know who I was or what was going on, and then like and then 11th and 12th grade, I joined the soccer team, and I was doing this little like preppy soccer boy thing. So I was like, oh, I'm like, and then I did perform better in classes and stuff. But like,
Sure, you didn't figure out who you were. You just
still didn't figure out who I was. I mean, that was just what I was doing for those 2 years. But unfortunately, for the end of those 2 years was when I had to decide what I wanted to do for college. You know what I mean?
so fucked.
So, yeah. And
Yeah.
so I was just like,
So
I was like,
fucked.
dude, yeah, I'm riding this fucking. Yeah, so I want to study business. I'm gonna go to this liberal arts school and study business. I got there. I was like horribly depressed after the first semester.
Yeah.
And then the whole following year, because I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? Man, I was like seeing a counselor and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
it's not funny.
100%.
It's not funny to see a
No.
counselor, but I'm just saying.
No,
it's
it's
just
actually
like,
hilarious. It's actually one of the funniest things you could do. If you want to get into comedy, I don't suggest doing shows. I don't suggest writing.
Go to a fucking counselor, dude.
Yeah, bro. Yo, bro. You know what's so fucking funny? I was sad and I saw somebody about it, and it was like, yo, therapy's mad funny because it's like ironic. I've been doing ironic therapy for like I don't know 10 years now. It's kind of fucking dope.
It's hilarious. I'm just fucking. I'm in character the whole time. They don't even fucking know.
They don't even know. I cry and I'm like,
It's not real.
Yo, I'm like, bitch, you don't even know what's fucking happening here. It's actually dope, and she charges me. I don't know who's getting the last laugh, but we're all fucking laughing when we leave.
But yeah, so
No, BetterHelp. Oh my
take an ad
god,
break.
bro! Do you see the new BetterHelp commercial? It's so fucking funny.
No.
It's for dudes. It's clearly for broy dudes. It's a guy at the
man.
gym. He's bench pressing. He's got 4 plates on each side. It's just on his chest. On his chest. And another dude goes, yo, you need some help? You need some help? And he
Oh,
goes,
no.
nah, I can figure this out on my own.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Bro. And then they go, sometimes you need someone just to give you a little help to get out of a situation. And I'm hoping all these bros out there at the gym go, I get it. Sometimes there's too much weight on my bench.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes there's too much bench weight on my brain.
Right.
That is good. That's a good ad.
It's a good ad.
I don't know if it's a good product. Not to not believe in. Is BetterHelp good?
Why are you choose to believe today,
I've
Robbie?
heard BetterHelp.
believe,
I've heard
dude.
BetterHelp is like
Hashtag.
not great.
I actually
Interesting.
downloaded it and tried it.
Interesting.
It's expensive, right, to get it going, huh?
Yeah, it's. I mean, everything's all therapy.
Sure,
is fucking expensive.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Right.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, I'm not in therapy currently, but like, yeah, when I was doing it, it was expensive. It's like I was out of pocket at the time. I didn't do, and I mean out of pocket with the things I would say. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, so what happened?
yeah,
You were
yeah.
at counseling.
Yeah.
You were in college. You were.
Yeah,
doing,
this was college. And now back to college. I was just like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, closeted at the time, and I was just like coming to the realization that I was like into dudes, and I was just like, there's no way I could be like, there's no possible way I could, because I have a girlfriend and I go to school here where my dad works, and he went to school here, and he was like a frat dude, like a hot, like played two sport, lacrosse and soccer, frat guy, like hottie.
Yeah.
And he like, it was like lore that I heard growing up from all his old college buddies that he like hooked up a lot, which is like so ridiculous to hear.
Yeah.
I don't want to
fucking
know
weird.
that. It's so weird.
That is very
It's
strange.
so weird.
It's so weird.
I could wrap my mind around my dad with my mom.
Yeah.
And that's all I want to wrap my mind around.
Yeah. Like, I don't hear about my, like, how many, like, dudes my mom, like, fucked it, you know? It's just, like, I don't want, like,
That
I don't
is
want to hear that about my dad either.
100%. Yeah. It's not. Ooh,
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Your dad was playing the field.
He was playing the field, but,
Yeah.
you know, dude, and I was just kind of like, the thought of this is just, like, fucking impossible. There's no possible way, which is sad, you know, obviously. But
Yeah,
I
that
think,
sucks.
a lot of queer people, like, go through that in their own way, but that was my experience. So I was like, and, you know, what was such a bummer is what would really, at the time, was what really made me think about it, like, uncontrollably, was weed, smoking weed. Smoking weed would, like, because I feel like smoking weed kind of, like, brings up stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know, like,
for me, I'm always like, if I'm smoking a lot of weed, I'm probably in a good mental place.
yeah.
Because if I smoke weed and I'm in a bad place, I could only think about the bad thing.
Yeah,
I'm the exact same way.
Because it's like it's the whole paranoia thing. It's like, yeah, it makes you paranoid, but it's like also you're probably like just in general a paranoid person. It just doesn't bother you as much when you're not high.
That's so weird. I feel this. I never heard someone else say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was stoned in my room, in my suite mate's room, watching Planet Earth, and I was just like watching Planet Earth stoned, and I was stoned watching Planet Earth. I'm just gonna keep.
You're just in your sweet mate's room watching Planet Earth. You've been
stoned.
smoking.
And I was just like, oh fuck, I sucked dick before, and I was just like, I had blocked it out of my memory for like years, but like early high school, I was like sucking dick, and I was like, then I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to like have a girlfriend or whatever, and I did, and I like it wasn't like fake or whatever.
Yeah, like how you said, it's a scale.
Yeah, but it was like, holy shit. I like, what the fuck? So then I said, and again, I had the girlfriend or whatever. And then like, this is so incredibly personal. But I'm like,
You don't have to share.
No,
it.
no,
You
no.
don't want to.
No, no,
Don't
no.
feel obligated to share at all.
No, I like
Okay,
talking about it.
of
I just
course.
don't want you guys to be like, this is not what we're supposed to talk about.
We already talked about ironing shirts, so we're covered, bro. That's all I
That's
had
the
today.
weirdest shit we ever talked about.
I wrote down today, Brooks, ironing shirts. So we're good, bro. So
Yeah, so I think, well, not to get all heady, but Bob Marley said that smoking the herb reveals you to yourself, which I really liked. I'm not like a crazy Bob Marley fan, but like people really like him. I like him. You like him, right?
Yeah, I like Bob Marley.
Okay.
I went through a phase when I started smoking weed. I think if you smoke weed, I was like, I want a shirt. I had a couple shirts. I was like, listen to his music. He does say important stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happens. It's just like something that's like on your mind, or you're like suppressing it. Like you get good at suppressing something, whatever it is, like bad feelings or, you know, like repressed sexuality, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It can come up when you're like vulnerable or whatever.
Yeah.
But which arguably is good. That's why weed is good.
1,000%.
Because you're like, that thing's, that's scary and it's bothering you, but it's like, what if you like faced that thing?
And it's made you who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
It like helps push it, like a little nudge.
Little nudge, just a little nudge.
I get it. I fight demons. When I was a kid, I used to have straight up panic attacks, screaming, and my parents go, "What's the matter?" I go, "I have bad thoughts."
Yeah.
My parents like, "He's good, no therapy." He's good on that therapy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't see the commercial. They got to see that BetterHelp
They didn't see
commercial.
the BetterHelp commercial
Yeah.
yet. If they
Yeah,
all,
but
if
you'd have to do something different for
Yeah.
Italian parents.
I know.
I guess it would be like a lot of people coming over for a big dinner.
What do you mean?
Like the
What?
commercial would be like an Italian
yeah,
woman, and it's
yeah.
like, oh, all the guys, and then people are calling like, actually, I'm bringing my son's friend, and this, and they have so much to cook.
BetterHelp is the
Yeah.
Italian version is everyone sitting at the table and Michael's just not eating his pasta. What's the matter, Michael?
What's going on?
Hey, Michael, you never even touched the pasta. No, I'm good, Papa. I'm good.
But it has to have like the metaphor, because like the weightlifting one, that's the metaphor is like you would ask for help if there were 4 plates on each side and you couldn't
100%.
get it up, you know?
And then someone goes, how about you put a little Parmesan cheese on
Yeah.
it? And goes, I'll do it. And he's just holding it. And then he goes, do you need help? And he goes, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. And he's just missing. He can't shred
Yeah.
the cheese.
A very notoriously difficult task.
Yeah,
Putting
100%.
Parmesan cheese.
The equivalent of 4 plates.
Almost, yeah.
No, it's like
Bet you
eating
405.
the tiramisu or something after eating. Like you had like antipasto, you had bread with dinner, you had a big fucking bunch of different pastas, and now it's time for tiramisu. And you're like, how can I possibly? I'm so fucking full.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We're workshopping.
Yeah,
it.
we're
workshopping
it.
Don't worry, we're gonna hit you with the Italian
Yes.
BetterHelp, okay?
Yeah. So anyway, I was talking to a therapist. Counselor. I only went
Yeah.
once because I was just like, I can't believe I just told this guy that I may have been excited by dudes.
Sure.
And that was like, that was just a little like peek out the doorway, like the
Sure.
the door that I eventually pushed wide open. You know
And
what I mean?
famously,
Yeah.
you have a song. I woke up this morning and I want to suck a dick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That door is open.
That
bro.
door is wide open.
That is an automatic
Yes.
door now.
And my mom saw that. My mom unfollowed me on Instagram when she saw it.
Wow.
Because to be fair, she doesn't understand that like the unfollow. I mean, if somebody unfollowed us, we'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Sure.
But parents are just like, "I don't want to see that. I don't want to see my son singing about sucking dick." And there's like
Out of respect.
so I'm gonna unfollow. She doesn't know that she can just like
Mute
it or
Yeah.
whatever. She just unfollowed. So like one day randomly, like months after I posted that video, I just get, "Oh, Robin followed you." And I was like, "What?" My mom, because she had unfollowed me. So yeah.
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 I mean, I it's probably almost nice that for your mom to unfollow you. It's more free.
More freeing. Yep. I'm like, you don't have to follow me back because I say and do much worse shit.
I say wild stuff, and I don't know how my mom deals with it. I talk
Yeah.
about I like to eat ass,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, how's my mother supposed to deal with that? She was a
Right.
kindergarten teacher, and now her son doesn't have a job, and
And he
literally-
just talks about eating ass.
and he just goes on a microphone and says he eats ass, and then he does an impression of me that's not realistic at all. Like, what the fuck is my reality? My mother worked so hard to make this.
Well, this is now is your chance to like for redemption.
Did you stay at the school?
Robbie's like, no chance.
Yeah.
No chance. Carol, she's fine.
Did
you
stay
say?
at the school? I did, believe it or not. I finished. Because I just didn't think that there was like an option to
Sure.
like, transfer or whatever. I was just kind of
What
like,
school was this?
it's called Roanoke College in my
In
hometown,
Virginia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Virginia. It's like
Of course, we know about the Roanoke tribe.
I don't think it's the same one. That was
Oh,
like, in
never
North
mind.
Carolina.
Yeah.
But it's funny because that's Roanoke, and the town that I lived in and where the school is Salem, which is also not the Salem that we all think.
Wow.
It is. So it's just like not wrong Roanoke, wrong Salem. But anyway,
Okay.
so I did stay there. I graduated like a month early. No, a semester.
Oh, overachiever over here. Wow.
No, a semester
Yeah.
early. Semester early.
Oh,
Graduated
nice.
Semester early.
Nice. I made up for it. I did
yeah.
2 semesters more. So
Nice.
I got
That's
you,
good.
bro.
Thank you.
I got you,
Thank
bro.
you so
I'm covering
much.
your ass. You know, I'm making sure I give back to the
Yeah.
to the college community.
Thank you.
They're poor.
Appreciate that. They are.
It's a recession for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So can
Even like rich ass like tiny schools.
100%.
colleges.
I worry about my liberal arts school because they're sending me mail. Can I send them money?
Also, can I say,
Please.
liberal arts is not the best like name, at least for the school I went to. Like most everyone there was not liberal at all. And the arts were, I mean that's just what they call it, I guess. But it's like
Business is an art. They call it.
yeah, but
Oh,
it's just
yeah,
like
yeah,
all Greek life, all like Northeast rich kids with Republican parents, and for some reason we're like already Republican. Like when I was 18,
Jesus.
I didn't know what was going, but I wasn't like, I didn't have like these people had like fucking, they would wear like John McCain campaign stickers while they're like drunk at a party. Like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's crazy.
To even have an opinion.
An opinion. Just like being already, like some of my roommates like already knew that they were fucking Republican and they were just like, fuck Obama. So I was like, what?
Yeah, because we're around the same age, and Obama was the first person I voted for.
Yeah.
Which was great, but I also was in the city, so when he got elected, people were like screaming and partying. And it was like,
right.
I went to liberal arts school.
Yeah. Well, what the fuck? Why is it called liberal arts if it's not liberal? I mean, I guess it's supposed. I don't fucking.
They teach sociology.
They teach that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one sociology professor. Yeah, I
Plato's
don't know.
Cave is introduced, so they're like, we gotta call it this.
I was riding around. I was in a car with these dudes, like driving somewhere, and like somebody had like either an Obama sticker or like an Obama thing that you poke in your yard, whatever. And the dude, I didn't know he was gonna do this, leans out the window and screams "No Obama" to them, and I was just like, I'm in this.
Jesus.
Good God, I'm in this car. It was awful.
I see why you left.
I mean,
He stayed.
I
He
stayed.
graduated.
No, I mean,
graduated
I see
a
why you
semester
left
early.
that town.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
area.
yeah.
Did you graduate with business?
I did.
Yeah.
A business degree.
Did you work in business?
No. I mean, it looked good to get. I got like a warehouse job after, and that looked good. You get it? But like,
you did business? You
yeah.
probably pick boxes up.
Yeah. legit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you came to New York right after school?
No, I had like 2 years where I was working
at home,
figuring out what I wanted to do, and then eventually New York, because I knew I wanted to do like music and comedy and stuff. And then
what was number one, music or comedy, when you were a kid?
Well, I think probably
Pick.
now.
Pick.
I mean, I would say probably arguably comedy, not
Interesting.
writing and like you know. Studying sketches of SNL and stuff like that. But just like I just knew I was like a funny kid.
Sure.
And I would like film videos with my friends and stuff and like shit like that. But then I got into like music and I joined a band in high school and stuff, and like so it was very music heavy too. And like we were all funny. Like I was in a band with like funny dudes. And we were
especially
just like,
the alternative scene. A lot of those kids are mad funny.
yeah, and it's such a like a blend. Like a lot of people that do music when they're growing up end up doing comedy. And I feel like there's not a whole lot of options to do comedy like seriously when you're in high school, unless you're like there's like an improv part of your drama class or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah,
And it's like wild because like if anything that you do that's funny, teachers poo.
Yeah.
They poo.
they poo.
And it's like, why can't we support this kid's finally being creative? Don't poo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how would they poo? In
The
what way?
detention.
Sure.
You said something. If you got a bigger laugh than the teacher, detention.
Poo. Yeah.
Poo.
I did we were playing a fucking stupid ass. I'm thinking about it now. It's the dumbest fucking game ever. But it was like 9th grade, some sort of history class, world history, and we had this. We were playing. He was trying to. The teacher was trying to come up with a fun game to play that was like whatever. And we had this tiny blow up, like beach ball style blow up globe ball, and we had to answer a question and then try and make it into a fucking trash can. It was, and then like I got the question wrong and was like, oh, and then I punted the ball, not like into anyone, just like against the wall or whatever. It was just like stay after class. And I was just like, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love this. We're anti-teacher on this podcast.
Yeah.
Both my
Especially both
suck.
parents are teachers.
Both
And
my-
my mom's a
are they?
teacher.
Yeah. No, but they get you give them this much power, and they take a mile. You give a mouse a cookie was based on a teacher.
Oh yeah.
You
Mr.
give a teacher a blackboard. All of a sudden,
they're fucking. I called the teacher by his first name once. He was just like, detention.
Yeah, they hate that.
They don't like
Yeah,
that.
they
Well, I
hate
get
that.
it. It can be rude if you're like, but this guy's name was Thad.
Yeah.
Oh, you go by Thad.
Yeah.
Your
I was
name
like,
is
all right,
Thad.
Thad. I mean, I shouldn't have said that for sure, but it was just like, in that same class, I had a dude.
That must have been a hard childhood for Thad.
Hard childhood for Thad, for sure.
Thad is fun as an adult. As a child, not good. It sounds like mystery meats.
And it's Thaddeus. I mean, it was short for
Thad
Thaddeus.
now is
Thaddeus
cool.
Maximus. Are you kidding me? I wish
Thad
my
is
name was
cool now.
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus. This guy said the N-word in a class.
Oh,
To
no.
all
And
of
you
us.
said his name.
Yeah, I'm like, Doug, you stay after class, my man.
Yeah.
Wait. What happened after he said it?
It was awful. I mean, it was just like he said. I mean, he did the classic thing of like asking the one black student in class if it was cool if he said it after he said it, and it was like he said it kind of like with the under his breath like thing when he was like. He was recounting a story and he thought it would be funny to include it with the story.
God.
And then he was like,
God.
Jeremy, that was okay, right? And of course he was like, yeah. Sure. I'm like, what is it gonna?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's a 15-year-old
now,
kid.
I don't know, but now thankfully I feel like they'd be like,
Oh yeah, kids would
film
probably,
him,
Yeah,
Yes.
right away, and be like, this motherfucker just said this,
Yeah, it would be fired. Yeah.
It was crazy.
Fucking wild.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Thaddeus, in that class that he made me stay after, I had a kid in my class named Harrison. Bowie. He went by Bowie.
Bowie.
I kind
Was
of
he
like
shout
swimmer?
out, shout out if he's stoner.
Was he a swimmer?
Swimmer. He may lacrosse.
he was a
lacrosse.
floater.
Lacrosse.
He was a floater.
He was a floater.
I don't know if he was like a good
Ooh.
swimmer. I don't know.
He would listen to Dane Cook on his iPod.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Dane Cook stand up, and I listened to that one Dane Cook joke where he says, the people. He was like, people always exaggerate, and like someone's like, I saw a fire truck. There were 10,000 firefighters out there. No, there was not. I thought that was the funniest joke
Yeah.
I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
And thinking back, I doubt anyone ever said that to Dane Cook. I think he was exaggerating.
Of
Yeah.
You know what
course.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
look back at like comedy you liked as a kid, and you're like, oh, this was all made up.
It was all made up.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone was probably. I doubt someone said to him there were 10,000 firefighters.
Never.
Of course.
Never.
Yeah.
The premise is made up and the joke's made up.
Yeah.
His like false premise shit is so like, ooh.
I seen Dane Cook on TikTok the other day. He's doing motivational stuff.
That's
Also,
so
he
great.
looks like the Plastic Man.
He looks insane.
Yeah.
yeah.
Does he have like a girlfriend 20-something years younger than him?
I didn't do that much research.
Oh. Anyways. Not to bring the mood
Easily.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's okay.
yeah. No, he looks like it's kind of sad because he's not even like doing jokes.
I know. It's just he's answering questions that are like incredibly like not fun.
Yeah, believe in yourself.
Why?
I'm like,
Didn't he steal a lot of jokes? Was that a thing? I'm just trashing
Oh,
Dane
that
Cook.
was
I
like a
liked Dane
Louis
Cook a
CK
lot
thing.
as
that
a
was
kid.
yeah. He was on a Louis episode.
Oh.
I didn't watch.
Yeah.
Me neither.
What? Who?
Who? I never heard. I
There's
never.
a lot of like things that didn't age well that people are like, oh, you can't like that. And I didn't really watch a lot of TV. So
yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
You're
no,
good.
I was.
You lucked
yeah,
out.
yeah.
I hate that too.
I know. I
I've never-
fucked up royally.
No,
I
I've
watched
never watched
TV.
that.
I listened to Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. I was like, the Twin Towers will be here forever. I fucked up
You said
royally.
that. You used to say that all the time.
I used to say what? I mean, I actually did what before.
Before
Yeah.
9/11.
Yeah.
Okay.
I once said to my mom, I said, "Isn't it beautiful that nothing terrible has happened in my life?"
Like,
And they could.
Wait.
They didn't go. We should get him therapy instantly.
yeah.
Right.
And then literally that week, 9/11 happened.
Holy shit.
My mom says I'm a prophet.
Interesting.
No, she just means she makes money off of you.
Oh,
profit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
profitable.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
profitable.
I need to see some of that revenue.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Did you come to New York before you moved here, or you were just like, I gotta go to New York?
No, I came up here for like a weekend to like see how it was because I had a friend that was like, I'm thinking of moving there. I was like, I would go because he wanted to do like similar stuff, and
Yeah.
we came up for like a weekend and stayed in like a hostel in like the Upper East Side, like in Harlem, and like fucking went out with people that we knew lived around. And I was just like, this place is the shit.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely fucking doing this. So I quit my job, and then it's funny because I quit my job, but rewind like a year or so, I quit that same job to move to Austin because I was like, I'm moving to Austin. Fuck it. Like
Wow.
I'm gonna go there and just play music. My uncle and aunt live there. They have like a little back house I can live back there. I'll fucking figure it out.
Sure.
And I got there and it was like, I was so like, I had like a panic attack essentially. It was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I come here? All this stuff.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know. I feel like there are the type of people that can like just pack up their car and go and fucking figure it out. But I think it's okay to not be that person. I
I'm
think
not
it's
that
okay to
person.
find that you're not that person. I think is
And you're not.
yeah, I'm not. Thank you.
You're not.
Yeah, I know. I'm like a
And that's beautiful.
yeah, right.
I think it is an anxiety thing. You need
Yeah.
like a security kind of.
Yeah.
I'm totally. I can never even think about LA.
Yeah, right.
My family's here.
yeah,
Like
Totally.
I joke, I need them.
Yeah.
I need them.
and they're not far, right? They're like right over
I
there.
saw my mother yesterday.
yeah,
I saw my mom goes, "You better be home Sunday, and then next week you better come to the pool."
yeah.
I don't have excuses in my house. I need to,
What's the ball?
the pool.
The pool. They
Yeah.
said come to the ball. Your mom's like,
I do balls on Wednesdays in Staten Island.
It's pretty dope. We
Yeah,
all
dude.
dress up.
Staten Island ball.
We
Call
walk
the
down the
heroes.
stairs.
Yeah.
We take pictures.
Yeah.
We stand by the
Yeah.
mantle. It's-
There's this dude there that I swear he used to be like a big beast. Now he's like a man.
yeah. And did I mention all the silverware talks in my house? It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
My mom's got one rose, and
Yeah.
slowly it's disappearing.
She like fucking loves books. It's
Oh,
fucking-
Jesus, she won't stop. And I go, Ma, shut up. Why are you talking French?
Well, you've said our most fictional comparison is Chip and Mrs. Potts.
Whoa.
I did say I am Mrs.
When were
Potts
you
and
saying
he
that?
is Chips.
That's
Yeah.
When was I said they should do a gender-neutral casting of Beauty and the Beast and let me be Mrs. Potts.
I mean, why not? It's not
He
very
was saying we need
gender-neutral,
more
though,
gender
if it's
neutral
still-
casting.
Yeah,
How's that
gender
gender
blind? What are they?
Gender
Yeah,
blind.
yeah, yeah,
Gender
yeah.
blind. Oh,
I
I've
was
never
just-
heard that term. Gender blind.
I think that, right? Don't they say that?
I don't know.
I
Gender
just
blind. I get
was
it.
imagining the most perfect role for me.
Yeah.
Where I would feel most fun.
Right.
And then I had to justify how it could be realistic. How it could be realistic for me to be Mrs. Potts
Yeah.
at Disney World.
Right.
And I go, and he's kind of like Chip. He should be cute, but there's something off.
So funny.
There's like I can't figure out. Oh, turn around. Oh, I know what's wrong.
His ass?
ass. No, he's got a fatty.
You got a fatty.
Yeah, you
Not
got
really.
for sure. You should start squatting more.
I used to, yeah, when I swam.
You should go.
Maybe I should swat.
You should squat. Come to the pool.
Yeah.
Come to the pool.
I like the pool.
I think that's why my mom invited you. She was worried about that ass.
Yeah.
Come to the ball. Come to the ball.
Yeah, come to the ball.
Speaking of gay, or like repressed stuff. Like I remember playing soccer and like we had to do like my high school soccer team and it was like 50 push-ups or whatever we were doing, like whatever.
Oh,
and then some dude on the team was like, Brooks, man, you got a fatty. Like while we're doing push-ups, and I'm just like, now I feel like unsafe doing. Like I was just like that was like a gay comment.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yes.
And it was like, but he wasn't. You know.
He was
Yeah.
fine.
I
Yeah, he was
played
fine.
soccer and everything was jokes about how everybody was gay together. You look so
Oh.
cute, and you want to look feminine. Like
It was
It was
crazy.
very straight. Now
All-
straight people
yeah.
in straight relationships, but it was very, very gay.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
I had like someone was like, dude, why's your tongue out while you're doing push-ups? And I was like, I wasn't even thinking about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't do
It was
anything.
like, oh, it's because I want to fuck you. Is
Yes.
that what? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the implication.
Clearly,
It's just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah. Well, you're thinking about it, right? We all would shower together and shit, just like
Yeah.
look at each other's cocks. I mean, it's
Yeah.
gay as hell.
I-
Which is, but it's also not. You know what I mean?
very
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
very not.
Yeah.
Probably one of the least gay things.
Right. It's showering
It's
and looking
showering.
at cocks, looking
Yeah.
at each other's cocks. Yeah.
No, probably not.
Not the looking at the cock. Maybe it was just, to be fair, maybe it was just me. Maybe it was
Yeah.
just me
No.
looking.
I never took.
Everyone
I-
takes a peek. You gotta take. You're taking.
Oh,
a
of
peek.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
If you're showering with other people.
I would never take a shower just because I was embarrassed taking my shirt off.
Well, I never did that in like high school or anything, and it took me a while. This was a college. I played soccer in college.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's a little
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So you're all of age.
Oh, but yeah, it was like,
yeah.
and to be fair, I didn't do it until like my senior year. So I was like, all right, now I feel like because I'm like older and I'm older now. Now I can. No, I was just like I was nervous to do it. I mean, it's just crazy.
It's scary.
It's
I
crazy.
once took a shower in the YMCA, and I was nervous.
Yeah,
I like.
it's like a
had
group
to.
shower.
It was a group
Yeah.
shower, and all the guys there are older, and they had the biggest penises in the world, and I just had to be
Yeah.
like I'm walking in with my Fiat, and like what are we doing here?
I know with my Mini Cooper.
Yeah, I got my smart car. I mean, what are we doing here? And I'm just,
They're fucking like Chevy Tahoes.
yeah, I know. They literally, I mean, it looked like their dicks were like sponsored by the military.
It was crazy.
They were fucking tanks.
That's what it was. That was just like I was like, damn. And somebody, it was. He ended up apologizing because he could see that it like just like fucking hurt my feelings. He was just like, but he was just like, you need to shave your pubes, and I was just like, well, I don't really mind. They're fine. He was just like, well, when your pubes are longer than your dick, blah 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 blah. And I was just like, dude, what?
Wow.
And then some of the guys like laughed, and I was just like, showering like, dude, and he was like, I'm sorry. After I was like, God, that's mean. That's so fucking mean.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a mean comment.
That's a mean comment. And
What?
And the fact
Good that you heard that.
yeah.
Probably you needed to.
shave or to cut, just to trim.
Just to trim, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess pubes shouldn't be
Yeah.
longer than dicks.
You think?
I don't know.
I mean, everyone's pubes will become longer than your
If
hair
you
is
don't
gonna
trim.
grow.
Yes, yes,
longer
right,
than-
right,
Unless you have
right.
a
If you-
massive dick.
I don't know. I feel like pubes at some point don't. Right? They
I don't know, I've let them grow.
They start. Yeah, but
I think pandemic. I
oh,
was shaving
yeah,
my-
But I feel like the longer they get, they curl and turn
Yeah,
in.
yes,
They're
yeah.
not like.
Yeah.
It's not like.
Yeah, but if you were to straighten
It's not
them
a
out,
mullet.
if you were to straighten them out, they would. I bet you they'd
It's
be
like
longer.
a,
than-
straight-
like a mane.
Yeah.
And now we're back to ironing.
Now we're back to fucking ironing. Yeah.
Wait. So you tour as a musician?
I do. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that like literally the most fun thing in the world?
It's really fun. It's really cool. I mean, you're living in a van like with 5 people.
What do you mean living?
I mean, not living, but like most of the time on tour, you're other than sleeping in hotels or wherever, you're driving in a van from one city to the next.
Yeah.
So like, depending on where that is, like we played Dallas, Houston, and then after Houston was, I think, like Fort Lauderdale or something. That was like a 13-hour drive.
Damn.
And
yeah.
I mean, that's why like there are like days off. If you look at like tour schedules, if you really care, which no one does, but if you pay attention to like the dates, you'll be like, oh, Phoebe Bridgers is playing on the 10th, the 11th, and the 13th.
Yeah.
The 12th is probably because from the 11th to the 13th is a long drive.
Sure.
So I'm saying like you're like
it's not even a rest
So even
day.
Phoebe Bridgers has a bus. It's not
she
a
probably
plane.
has a bus. She probably has a bus.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A bus, because probably a bus is more fun than a plane.
Yeah, plane is like you can do. I've never done, but you can do like fly-in dates if it's like feasible. I feel like probably a lot of comics that have a lot of money are doing fly-ins.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
the set. And
But like, imagine like, so you're like you're driving around and like, first off, yes, it's fucking cool as shit to go do a different tour. So we toured in the fall with this band called Manchester Orchestra. That's like pretty big band.
Nice.
And like we were playing like huge fucking theaters and stuff, which was
How
like
big?
Wow.
like in the city we played the Manhattan Ballroom that's like right off of Penn Station across from like the Five Guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, what? I mean, we were like the opening act of 3, but still, it was just
Sure.
like, holy fuck.
That
It was
amount
like-
of people
that
is
amount
still
of people
watching
is insane. My first,
This is so exciting.
it's exciting. So my first show with them, we did. So it's a band called Sloth Rust. They're from Boston. I got a phone call from my old roommate who was like, this band asked me to audition. They're called Sloth Rust. Have you heard of them? I was like, yeah. She was like, I can't do it. Would you be interested? So I did, and then, you know, after a while, I got it, which was like really fucking exciting. And then our first show was in Albany at this like outdoor radio event. And it was like a bunch of bands throughout the day, and we were headlining. And I was just like looking at the crowd. I was like, "Holy shit, that's like a good amount of people." And our drummer was like, "Yeah, it's probably like 2,000 people." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, "Holy shit!" And then after,
Were you so nervous to go on stage?
no,
That's awesome.
no,
I
It was
love that
crazy.
answer.
Yeah,
Do you get nervous to do comedy or no?
yeah,
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
It was well. I will say I was nervous leading up to it, just kind of like, "Holy shit!" But once I hit the stage and I was there, I was just like,
You know what you're
"This is
doing.
it." Yeah,
Yeah.
And
There's someone I knew like got a TV show, and I asked them. I was like young in comedy. I go, "Are you nervous?" And they're like, "No."
yeah,
It would be. He goes, "This is what I've been building for.
Yeah,
Why would I be nervous?"
yeah.
totally.
It's like I worked so hard to get this.
Yeah.
It would be crazy if I was nervous at this moment.
Totally. It'd be like,
You're nervous if you're
That's
not
good.
prepared.
Yeah,
right.
If you don't believe it. Yeah.
If you don't believe you should be there and you're not prepared, I'm sure there's other reasons.
totally.
But like,
That's a big reason why you're nervous, because you're just like unsure and
yes,
probably, yeah.
will I be good? Am I ready for this?
Yeah.
This guy was like, no, I've been doing comedy for 15 years.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be on television.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And like when I say no, it's because I like was like, wow, I'm not very nervous right now. There's 2,000 people right there, and I'm on this stage, but I was just like, oddly feel like I'm on like, you know, on like a tiny stage in my hometown or something, like, because I've been playing music live since like I was in like 9th grade, and like we played like stupid little Mexican restaurants downtown Virginia, and then like we, you know, and then like slowly and then I was in a cover band in college, and we were playing like frat parties and shit, and then it was just like, this
so
is what I
fucking
wanted,
cool.
you know, this is why.
Yeah.
So like it felt oddly like, this is like right. I'm not nervous at all. This is fucking sick. And
You
so
live a cool life, man.
thanks. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
It's
cool.
like literally to do that is very cool.
Yeah, because like, yeah, back to like the comedy versus whatever thing. Like I've always loved, like and I've very much been in the comedy mode this past month
Sure,
and a half.
you're working for Comedy Central.
I work for
Everyone check
Comedy
them
Central.
out.
Yeah,
Literally,
check me out,
he
Comedy
puts
Central.
out such fucking funny videos.
Thank
Please,
you.
please,
Thank
please.
you.
Yeah.
And but I always wanted to do music too. So to truly be able to do both in this specific way is really cool.
It's cool because you don't. I mean, you combine them a little bit, but
Yeah,
you
I
keep
do.
them separate.
Yeah.
It's not like you do like regular music and then regular comedy.
Yeah, right. And then I like doing musical comedy every now and then.
Yeah.
It's
Sure,
fun,
but
yeah.
like
Yeah.
your song.
Woke up this morning.
Yeah.
wanted to
yeah.
suck a dick.
But
Yeah.
it's rare. Usually, if someone does musical comedy, that's all they do.
All they do.
Yeah.
You don't ever see them put out a sketch.
Right. Right.
I fucking love that.
Thanks.
Am I throwing shade to those people? Yes.
Yes,
Do I
maybe.
love what you do? Yes. It shows off your talents on both ends.
Thank you.
That literally, it doesn't matter. You could literally not do musical comedy and be successful in both venues.
That's nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's fucking
guess-
dope.
Yeah.
It's like I'm pretty good at music, pretty good at comedy. I'll put them together. I'll be really good at musical comedy.
Sure.
You're really good at music, really good at comedy.
Ah,
Yeah,
man.
love
It's
that.
not like
Thank
a
you.
crutch.
You're right. Thank you.
Fuck yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
How many Slim Jims you eat in the van? I feel like it's just
Oh,
like
man,
shit
it's
cheddar, like Pringles,
Yeah.
Slim Jims,
Yeah, it's a
with
lot of
slamming
Pringles.
Diet Cokes, Mountain
Dude.
Dews. Is it
Yeah.
really?
It's
Is it like trash food the whole time?
sometimes, yeah. So they'll do like a shop. So they'll go to like what's the big one? Costco. And you just get a bunch of yeah.
We all
Right,
Woo!
right.
I love Costco. I love it so much.
So we do have like breakfast bars and like mixed nuts and stuff like that. But after a while, that stuff gets boring, and then we're just like constantly stopping to pee, right, at gas stations, getting gas. So I'll get like I'll get like Fritos flavor twists.
I love them.
Dude,
I love them.
I'm gonna come thinking about
Nacho
Fritos flavor
cheese or
twists.
barbecue. Yeah, I love them so much.
They're
I'm
so good.
I'm the type of guy, if I'm like at a gas station, I'm not in New York, I leave with a minimum of 3 drinks from that gas station.
Yeah,
I have fun.
Yeah.
And I walk out and I'm literally so happy.
it's the best.
I'll get a Diet Pepsi, a Gatorade,
I'm a Diet
and the
Coke.
water. A Diet Coke.
Coke is more.
Diet Coke. Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm more of a Coke Zero guy.
Oh, okay.
I like Coke Zero. I
Yeah.
don't know why I said Diet Pepsi. Who am I trying to
neither.
impress? I talk
Coke,
about
Coke,
Rudy
Coke,
Giuliani.
Coke, yeah.
I'm Coke all day.
Rudy Giuliani tweeted today that his favorite drink was Diet Pepsi. He likes.
I'm on the wrong side.
So
of
no,
history.
here we go.
And that's why I said
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay, so back to that because I can talk about
Okay.
fucking gas station snacks all the time.
Oh my
Flavor
God.
twist, I would do Flamin' Hot anything because the Flamin' Hot Cheetos are great, but
You gotta be careful.
They got Flamin' Hot Funyuns.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You gotta be careful with the Flamin' Hots. Not for the level of spice in the mouth.
level of spice in the ass.
Not even,
Okay.
bro. I ate a whole bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos during COVID.
Oh, during COVID.
During COVID.
Whoa.
Whoa. And after I ate it, the next day I went to the bathroom and my poop was red.
Whoa.
And I was scared.
Yeah.
I was scared that I was just pooping blood. I was literally terrified because it was like
Did you forget that you ate the Cheetos?
totally.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
100%
yeah.
forget.
Yeah,
I go,
sure.
my shit. I'm bleeding. It's like hemorrhaging. It's like it was wild.
Oh, no.
And then I looked it up, and I think Lil Xan did the same thing and went to the hospital. And they're like, how much?
Lil Xan.
So
Oh my
Lil
God.
Xan is my doctor.
Yeah. He's a trailblazer for you.
Yeah.
So then anyone out there, I hope I could be your cautionary tale.
Yeah.
That if it happens, know that you're safe. Just check the next day.
So it just doesn't digest it very well. It just
Yeah.
like goes right through you. And
Red
it's the same
food
color.
dye, I'm sure it's
Yeah.
some sort of bullshit like that.
It's kind of like when do you ever eat asparagus and then pee later and
Yeah.
you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Stinks.
It stinks.
I forgot. I did that recently.
I always
And I was
forget.
like, I forgot that it does that.
Yeah.
I know.
It's crazy.
I once went away with like a group of people and we ate a dinner and we had a bunch of asparagus. It smelled worse in that bathroom than if all of us just took back to back shits.
Shits. Yeah.
Because we all had a slightly different tint of asparagus pee. You could smell it. It was
Ew.
oozing into the house.
oozing.
Yeah.
It was just,
That's
it was
nasty.
literally so disgusting. If you're on a group trip, no asparagus.
Yeah.
No, because they're
asparagus.
good.
Right.
Very good.
They're good.
Wait, asparagus is good, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, I love them.
So good. You can make asparagus with 2 fried eggs and Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Best breakfast you'll ever have. I mean,
Oh,
it's crazy.
wow. Yeah.
It's crazy. We used to have it at my old restaurant. I used to work at Italy. You know that place?
I do
Oh,
know
yeah,
Italy.
of course.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
parts though?
This was so I worked there for like 7 years, and like I was a host in the Flatiron one at the vegetarian restaurant and the seafood restaurant, and they were like right next to each other. So I was like seating people all the time.
Sure.
And then which is what hosts do.
Yeah.
And then and then after 6
hosts are hot.
hosts are hot. I was hot.
That's how,
I was
I'm
hot.
just saying. I'm just
saying I was
dropping
hot.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're the first thing they say. It's literally a thing.
Yeah. They are hot. I mean,
Beautiful.
it's crazy, but I feel like we don't have to talk about it. Try that asparagus; it's good. But it is crazy. I do feel like it's a thing, or just like our host has to be hot,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Yeah.
1,000,
Especially
especially.
Mario Batali.
Oh.
Problematic.
Yeah, he's like our
I know,
our
I
host
love
needs
Italy.
to feel
I
hot.
lived
It's what
lived
Mario Batali.
close to Italy, and then all the Mario Batali shit came out, and I was like, I don't know if I need to keep going there.
Well, it was mostly Lydia Bastianich and Joe Bastianich. They're mostly the face of it.
Okay.
Oh,
equally.
Yeah, he was just kind of like a partner that they had. 'Cause he was just like,
all right.
and he would be there.
justify.
Yeah,
so.
he would be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, all
cut
right.
the ribbon and stuff. And
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
you know, he has products
Okay.
on those shelves, but it was mostly them. And then like these two brothers that are like restaurateur guys that are whatever.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, but
I want to tell you about my favorite gas food snack, and I've just discovered
Good.
it.
Okay.
Just discovered it. Reese's. Rice Krispies covered in cookies and cream coating.
Whoa.
It-
Coated Rice Krispie treats.
Coated,
Yeah.
a huge coated Rice Krispie treat
Oh,
covered
like the
in
long-
cookies and cream.
Yeah, crazy.
I
never had
literally had it. Remember how happy I was that
you
day?
were.
It was pure joy.
that.
I am.
It's very good.
I'm
if you like white chocolate and Rice Krispies.
Yeah, I
I'm
fuck with that.
so fucking. I literally, a bite of good food makes me feel internally so happy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Even trash food like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember being like stoned and remembering I was gay, and then no, I'm just kidding. Just getting stoned and eating a
Yeah.
Ruffle white like cheddar, some sort of cheddar chip,
Uh-huh.
and just eating it and being like, it was so fucking good. It was
Yeah.
just like, and I wouldn't even put that in my top 10 snacks or anything like that, but it was just the perfect moment of like, this is a really good chip.
Yeah.
Enjoy those
Yeah.
moments.
Some chips
What
are
is-
better
it's-
than
what
other
the fuck?
chips.
It's called like cheddar and sour cream and cheddar or something.
Yeah, cheddar, sour cream, and
cheddar,
onion.
sour cream.
But yes, some chips are better than other chips. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, like in a bag.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you get one really good chip.
Oh yeah.
Like not even like
the
flavors.
individual.
Yeah, individual chips. In
I'll
that bag,
take-
you might have had the best chip of the
When
bag.
the Ruffle somehow curved during the frying.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a
Yeah.
Frito scoop.
Yeah, dude.
It's almost a Frito scoop, but it's a
almost a
Ruffle
Frito
chip.
Yeah. It's almost a Frito scoop, but it's a Ruffle chip.
I gained 3 pounds by saying that sentence.
Yeah. I can see it. You outgrew your shirt. Have you ever been to a Love's gas station?
I actually have.
They're all the exact same. It's crazy. You walk, it's like probably connected to a McDonald's, like all throughout America. You go in and you go in the front door and then you make a left by the hot dogs. And then as you go to the bathroom, there are canes with like skulls on them, cowboy hats. Then there's like a whole room of chargers.
Yes.
It's just like the same.
And
it
there's
seems
showers.
to be the same layout. I don't know if there's
The
showers
one
at
I
the
was
Love's.
at, it was like a truck stop.
Yeah, yeah,
one,
yeah.
So there
Yeah.
was like a showering.
Yeah.
Because it is like you could get anything you want there.
Totally. It like or like a fucking novelty keychain. They have those, but like the canes and the skull, like they were full size like skull toys or whatever. It's just like who goes to like a truck stop and is like, I need a fucking skull.
I always ask the people at a place like that.
mid 15-hour drive,
Yeah.
6 hours in.
Yeah.
Just gonna
You know
make
who?
the rest of the 9
An
hours.
obnoxious kid.
Yeah. Or it's
Yeah.
like a truck driver just needs something to jerk off to.
Oh.
It's anything.
Anything. Kind of looks like a face.
Oh, it's looking like a face. So let me get so pretend the skin's there. Yeah, I like literally will go to someone and be like, if they have something weird at the checkout, I'll ask them. I'll go, how often do you sell this? Just I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I'm just doing like a consumer marketing thing.
right.
Like how often? Oh, like because everywhere they'll have like hangover cures at the checkout.
Yeah.
I'm like, how often do you sell these?
It's like a little liquid thing or pill or something.
Yeah,
That's-
it's like a
yeah.
gas station dick pill, but
Yeah,
it's like for hangovers.
extends.
Yeah, and I'm like, how? And they're like, you'd be surprised.
Oh,
Yes,
You'd be-
that's
yeah.
cute.
So I think with the skulls,
cute.
we'd be surprised how many they sell.
I bet. That's crazy.
It's like
And the skull canes. The canes are crazy. Like, I need a cane.
I kind of like a cane.
Yeah. I like a good cane.
If I grew up, I'm grown, I forget. But if I grew up more and I had a cane, if I was 60, 70, not
Yeah.
a bad look.
Right.
No.
Not a bad look.
I used to think the cane top hat, I thought that was
Oh,
a cool look. When
I was at
like
a party recently
8,
and
9,
people were talking about like the pimp. There was like a pimp
yeah.
fucking phase. Of,
Yes.
like, everyone was just like into dressing like a pimp.
Yeah.
Just in hose parties and stuff.
It was more like parties. It wasn't like casual.
Yeah.
Also, there's always that douchebag that you go to school with at the prom.
Prom, I was
he
just
does
about
to
tails,
say.
the
He
fucking
dresses like a
cane,
fucking
and the
pimp.
hat.
yeah. By high school, I wasn't like, that's a cool look. But when
Oh,
I was
yeah.
young, I thought that was cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, because it was like pimp, there was like there rappers and stuff, or talking about
More like Disney characters, I think.
Oh,
From like
Robbie
old-timey
Nunes.
Disney characters.
Interesting.
That would wear like a top hat and
What
a
Disney
monocle.
character?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of cartoons that would maybe. Or
I
like,
was thinking of like fucking Mary Poppins. Or
yeah,
no,
maybe
like,
Mary Poppins look.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
But
I
that
don't
wasn't
know.
like pimp. He wasn't like a pimp.
Nah.
No, Mary Poppins was hardly a pimp.
Hardly a pimp.
No,
Not a pimp at all.
not. I would
No.
say Mary Poppins. She was not a pimp. She was actually a nanny.
Yeah. I guess like a Dick Van Dyke
she-
character.
My mom bought. We went to go see the Broadway play Mary Poppins.
Okay.
And my mom bought the umbrella from Mary Poppins.
Nice.
That's nice.
And
right,
it was
right from her. Right from her.
right from
Yeah.
on
Met her.
stage.
Yeah.
Mary.
Hey, give me that. My mom threw a couple bucks.
Lady. Yeah.
Lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were never
Yeah.
invited to Broadway
Yeah.
again. But she would have this, and it had like it was like a beautiful umbrella, like a tall one. And
Yeah.
I
Oh,
used
nice.
to pretend that it was a cane, and I would walk around
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
it, like pretending I was like a cool cane.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah,
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, if you get old, you hope for a cane, not a walker.
Well, when people go, yeah. And I think by that age, they're not like, fuck, I look like a loser.
Oh no.
Maybe. I don't know, though. Maybe.
No, I think if you're in a pain, have you ever been in like real pain, like
and then
walking or something?
that alleviates the pain. You're
Yeah.
just like, this is the best shit I've ever done. I should have been doing this for longer.
I once had ankle pain, and it literally, I would have looked like anything.
Yeah.
I would have worn anything to make the pain go
Yeah.
away.
Sure.
It's not about like
Yeah.
how cool you look or whatever.
Totally.
Yeah.
You never look cool. I was thinking about this. You never look cool when you're surprised, when you're genuinely surprised, because you don't, and you probably never look cool when you're in pain. But I do think when you like sharp pain,
Oh.
Yeah.
you don't look cool. But
Oof.
back to the surprise thing, that was kind of an anecdotal. But I was just like genuinely surprised, and I was just like, you can think like, oh, I probably looked like a weirdo there because I was just like, but that's
Sure.
why people like prank videos and stuff, because they can see people,
It's pure
genuine
emotion.
reactions.
Yeah.
You don't look cool.
It's genuine emotion.
Yeah.
My sister was telling me a story today on the phone. A bat flew in their house.
Oh wow.
A bat, yeah, and it was like scary. Yeah, they had to go to the hospital. They had to go get rabies shot. It's like a whole big thing.
Yeah.
And then and then her husband goes downstairs, and all of a sudden she hears, "Ah!" Right?
Yeah.
And I just start laughing,
Yeah.
and she does too. And she's like, "No, he was really scared." I go,
Yeah.
"I know, but it's
Yeah.
I would make the same noise, but it's
100%.
funny.
It's funny. That's why people are like, oh, your face. You should have seen your face. It's like, yeah, because you had for a split second, you just like were completely off guard.
Complete. Your purest emotion
Yeah.
was coming out.
Because your whole fucking every day, usually all day, you're just kind of like, look cool, look cool, look cool, look cool,
Yeah.
look cool, and then something
Even
breaks that.
subconsciously,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
You break the pattern, and
Yeah.
then you're you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me is oh
You're you. Yeah.
yeah, just
So
spazzing
easy. Yeah.
out.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
It's funny also then because I'll flinch at the smallest little thing and then you try to like play it all like
Oh,
you try to
that's the
like make it
best.
seem fluid
Yeah.
because it was
The
like a
best.
fly
Oh,
and
it's
I was
just a
thinking it's
spider.
like
It was
this
a-
giant bee
Oh.
and I'll literally like do something like that on the street and then I'll
Yeah.
just try to be like yeah.
Do you have a technique for when you're walking and you kick a little bit of an elevated sidewalk?
Oh,
You know, and you
yeah.
do a little trip.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah,
do you have a what's the
Probably
word I'm
like
looking
dance
for?
a little bit.
Yeah.
I
What do
might,
you do?
like,
Yeah.
move,
What's your
shuffle
technique for,
slide?
like, yeah,
I
make it
lean
up for
into it.
Lean into
I'll
it.
like throw my hands up in the air just
That's
to be
good.
just
Just
to be funny. Like
That is
like,
technique. You know.
Yeah,
that is
it
a technique.
I'm over exaggerated because I'm like I'm in control.
I'll sometimes will kick it and then trip and then be like,
Yeah.
Oh,
you know, like
yeah.
that, which
You
I
do a
was
little
fine.
soccer move.
The
You're
little
like, "Oh, I know
soccer move.
agility."
I was fine like 2 seconds ago, but I just had to be like, in case anyone's looking.
Yeah.
It's so wild. You know who I feel bad for? People who got made fun of for their laugh at a young age.
Yeah.
Because
that's
then
terrible.
ever growing up, then you just like couldn't feel like you could laugh.
All that. Yeah.
Like you can't, and laughing should be the purest emotion.
Right.
And to stifle that must feel so fucking bad.
Fucking sucks. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never got that. Did you get that?
What are you saying?
Yeah. Well,
Some people's laugh.
you brought it up. You brought it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a
your
big
laugh.
one.
You
Yeah.
have
You have
an
a big laugh.
iconic laugh.
No,
Iconic.
but some people. There's a
When
few
I would
guys
do
that
shows,
like
when we would do shows at UCB,
Uh-huh.
I'd be like, "Oh, Sebastian's here." You know?
Yeah.
Not that I saw you.
Yeah.
Not that I was just, I was
You
just
could hear
like,
me laughing in the back.
People
Yeah,
always send
yeah.
me videos from like random stand-up comedy sets from across the country, and they're like, "Was that Sebastian in the
Yeah.
audience?" And I'm like,
People
"No."
always send you that.
At least 5 times, and I'm like,
No
"No,
fucking
I
way.
swear."
Dude, 10,000 times.
People are
sound
always
like Dane
tagging
Cook,
me,
bro.
or they'll tag me in videos, or they'll say 10,000
Yeah,
times.
you do
right?
sound like Dane Cook. Yeah, I can't believe we make fun of him.
No,
You are Dane Cook.
5 to
Wait,
incredible.
Now I see. You are kind of a little Dane Cook vibes.
But I would say 5 to 10 times somebody sent me a video and been like, "Was that Sebastian's laugh?" Or like,
But it wasn't, right?
no, definitely
Yeah,
not.
right.
It would be like,
I'm actually a tour. I'm a
He's a
touring.
touring.
I'm a touring laugher.
Yeah.
I go around the world, so I get the tour bus
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, I get the day off. I gotta go Houston all the
That's
way
why
to
I
Cali.
ask, because I got to go around the country and laugh.
Slamming Slim Jims, giggling my ass off at comedy shows. It's pretty dope.
all right, but what if somebody laughs like, like what do you do?
You live a tragic life.
You live a tragic life. I
Like
had a
some
couple,
people's laugh are.
I had a couple guys that had the same laugh, and it was like that. They had like, you don't know this person, but I'm doing a perfect
Okay.
impression right now.
Is this the best impression
Yeah.
you could do?
It's up there.
You know
that,
what?
that
I'm really
and
good at-
Chewbacca.
I'm really good at impressions of people you don't know too.
Yeah.
The best impression.
The best impression.
Yeah.
My SNL tape. Wait, it's all people they don't know.
Yeah. They're so fucking good. I'm telling you.
100%. It's so funny when I do like this is the impression of my mom. It's like no one fucking knows her, so I can literally do anything I want.
Yeah, I know.
I add a lisp when I do my mom.
But does she has a lisp? Does she have
No,
Not at all.
I saw this dude do stand up.
Sure.
Total hate. I was about to say no hate to him, but like total hate to him.
Yeah.
Total hate.
I love that. Total hate.
Fucking
total hate. He had like a video go viral where he said, wearing a mask, and he has a lisp. I'm going to do the lisp. This is going to be mean. It's going to sound mean, but it's just.
It's okay.
He's like, wearing a mask is like hooking up with a chick. As soon as I'm going to stop doing the list now. It feels really mean. It feels really mean.
Okay.
Wearing a mask is like hooking up with a chick. As soon as I put it on, I can't wait to get it off. That was the joke, and people were like, "Oh, so you're gay?"
Yeah, I don't get the joke.
It was a really bad joke, and then
Yeah.
but it went viral because it was so bad and so like
Sure.
weird.
Yeah.
Like, are you saying that you're gay? Like kind of
Sure,
thing.
in a round of yeah.
And then he apparently this guy I researched this guy after that, and he quit his job to pursue comedy, which is so, I don't know. I'm like, I feel like there are people that we like do comedy and are comedy adjacent, like that we know and mutual friends are just like. They didn't quit they don't have to quit your job to do it.
Yeah. Step
Like-
1 is not quit the job.
Yeah.
Step one is do more shows.
You can do that with a job.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I quit my job to do comedy. It's like,
Yeah.
and
You
didn't
want the
do comedy
workload of the comedy to probably pass the job.
Totally. I think,
Yeah.
you can eventually be like, oh, fuck, I can make this my job.
Or be making money.
And know anyone else that fucking does it.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
They didn't know a single
I mean,
person.
I'm assuming. I don't know. I could be wrong. But then he had another joke where he was just like, was complaining about having to wear masks. And he was just like, he's all masks jokes, this guy.
Bad joke.
He was just
Also,
like,
some people I see that do like stand-up show, and I'm just like, do you go on Twitter? Like, this
Right.
is a joke premise that has existed in every punchline that exists for this
Sure.
premise that you're doing has already
been
been
done.
very much
And, like,
explored
wait
6 to 8 months.
Wait till you
At
see
this
my
point,
stand-up.
the
It's all about
masks-
me drinking water.
yeah.
I didn't drink a glass
That's
of water
pretty good.
today.
That would be more
He's
original
got
than
a
a
big
mask
ass
joke.
fucking thing of water, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You're like, I didn't drink water today.
Oh,
That would get
yeah.
a laugh. That would get a laugh.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. There, my first joke ever.
Okay, so this guy says he was just like, I don't like wearing masks. I don't see why we need to wear them. I mean, I get why I have to wear them because I have a lisp. So I'm a super spreader. But you guys don't have to wear. I'm just like, that's the worst joke I've ever heard in my life. Because
I get what he's trying to do.
I get what you're trying to do, but like, how do you not know that people in your audience have lisps? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
He should have been like, I have a lisp, so I'm a super spreader. That's a dumb joke, but like, haha. Anybody else have lisp in the crowd?
Yeah.
Raise the hand. What kind of lisp? So much room for funny stuff,
Yeah.
but he just says, "You guys don't have lisps." That's the craziest.
Yeah.
I
He
heard
must
you
live-
laugh.
He might live in like a really red area where
Oh,
nobody's wearing
definitely.
a
I
mask.
thought it was where nobody has lisps.
No,
Republicans
yeah.
don't have a lisp.
no.
Notoriously.
I would
He's
say
like, how can I
Republicans do.
make fun of my own lisp and relate to people
Yeah.
that hate masks?
Right.
But then you gotta like,
No, he was saying like, I
That's
get
not
why I
good.
have to wear a mask because
Yeah.
I have a lisp, but you guys shouldn't have to. And it's like, well, maybe they have lisp. It was just like,
yeah.
so specifically dumb that I had to talk about it. So
Yeah.
thanks for letting me.
I feel bad for like these people now that like they literally go to open mics and they just put it on. They put
It's a thing, dude. It's a
on
thing.
Instagram. Like
Yeah.
I don't mind pictures. I think that's beautiful. Like
Sure.
you're like, hey, I'm doing the work. Great, I love that. Right?
Yeah.
It's just like when I was starting, like no one posted clips of them online
I know.
No.
of them just bombing.
And then
Right.
good comedians only post like crowd work because I have material that I can't just put online.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
So then you see people do mediocre, like the best comedians are just like doing mediocre crowd work.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
and then like heckler stuff. People love heckler
Yeah,
stuff.
heckler stuff is
Oh.
always good. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is fun.
Yeah,
Sure,
For
it's,
Instagram.
I just feel bad for them because like, what do you want it to do? A clip that people are gonna make fun of you blow up?
right.
Yeah. We have people make
I
fun
get
of us.
a
and
lot
it
of-
blows
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Sometimes
Do,
we
do
have,
people make fun of you online?
Sometimes I'll get some stuff that's like doesn't feel good.
I get
mid.
You know
just the
what?
word MID.
Mid is big. Dude. Mid is big.
Oh, you get that?
I don't think
get
I've
that.
never gotten mid, but
Oh, we get-
I'm not even. No, we don't.
Oh, I feel like people are mid.
No, bro,
mid
you're not
tank.
reading the comments.
I mean, that's that's not the meanest.
No, they
Yeah,
come for
obviously.
me, bro.
Mm.
It's just like, you fat shit, die. One person sent me a message, kill yourself.
that's fucking so insane.
And I have no following.
right.
I'm like, what are you doing? I'm
Why
not
do you want-
famous. I'm not doing anything.
It's so crazy.
I'm just trying to express myself. And literally someone's like, okay, neck beard, go fucking
yeah,
kill
go
yourself.
fucking kill yourself.
Yeah.
Multiple people.
And these are like children.
And and I have to
Maybe.
wake up in the morning and read that. And
That's
then
the worst too. It's just like now my day is gonna continue after reading that.
I need there's multiple days I've gotten 2 coffees because one needs to be for all the neck beard
Points for the
comments.
digesting
Yeah.
of the comments. Yeah.
I love when someone makes a comment besides the fat.
Sure.
If someone, I actually celebrate an insult besides the fat.
Yeah, So I'm like a thicker dude, and some
Sure.
angles I'm like, it's like yeah.
We got you a good angle.
Yeah, that's a really good angle, and my hairlines are receding a little bit, but like I don't know.
You look good. I like the dyed hair.
Thank you. Oh yeah, my hair's. It's got like a.
I like the roots
little pink
too.
thing going on. The roots are cool.
Trash.
Yeah, trash. I'm like fucking trash.
Sure, but
clear
I
my
mean that in
hat
the
off a
best
little
way.
bit.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
trash is hot.
I think trash is hot too.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think
People
like it's
that.
like a cool thing to be.
I was
nowadays.
thinking it's fuck. I don't want to go down this road yet until I talk about how when I did a video for Comedy Central and it was like getting a bunch of comments and I was just like, it's coming. The way my hair looks, the angle,
Sure.
bald. They're gonna say bald. The way I turn it at one point, like it's where I'm sitting, it looks like it's a little more, whatever. The first comment that I saw said, "Homie's ears are so small, the AirPod is about to fall out."
I was like, founding new insecurities.
What the fuck? That's what I said. New insecurity unlocked. I was just like,
Yeah.
who the fuck? So you don't even mean my ears. You mean my ear hole? It's just like he's like that AirPod is holding on for dear life. And I was just like, what? Who the fuck?
Oh
like,
my
and there was a
God.
like. Somebody liked the comment. I was like, who the like?
Who's
Someone's like,
agreeing with
yeah,
us?
I agree. That's awesome.
Oh
I
yeah, that's
can't
the
wait.
worst. A mean comment and then it just
And
has
then
800 likes.
That's the
It's just like,
worst. You're like, oh, it's just one guy. Oh,
I know.
800 people.
I know. Everyone agrees.
Yeah.
More likes on that than the video. It's
Yeah.
like fucking.
It's like
Yeah.
it's
That
like
never
your
happens.
pubes being longer than your dick.
yeah.
That is the perfect analogy.
Yeah.
If there's more likes on the insults of your video, it's your pubes being longer than your dick.
So shave your pubes. Yeah.
That's literally the perfect
Perfect analogy.
That's truly so fucking funny. Oh my God, Jesus. Yeah, I guess we just have to. Because I didn't grow up on the internet feeling that.
Yeah, same.
I didn't even have MySpace.
I think I had MySpace, but like it wasn't hate comments. It was just
No.
like,
No.
I feel like hate comments came from COVID and from like YouTube. It was always YouTube comments that were
Sure.
like negative. I feel like
Yeah,
people were
yeah,
just
yeah,
like YouTube comments, and then like that kind of chilled out maybe. But then like 4chan and 8chan and all that stuff was happening. Not that everyone was using it, but like it was in the kind of the ether of it, like
Zeitgeist,
the zeitgeist, and then all this awful shit was happening from those things.
Yeah.
And then like and then TikTok happened, and then it was COVID, so everyone was inside on TikTok, and it was just like that's like how they could like connect with people and how they could like I don't know, I could be wrong, but like I'm just like theorizing of like, yeah, why the fuck do these people feel like they, and this whole idea of like for you, like this page is for me, so I get to fucking if I don't like it, then I get to say something because like it's
It's
better
an
for
interesting
me.
framing of
Yo, I seriously saw
Entitlement, I
something one
guess.
time. It was like this dude, this funny guy on TikTok posted a video of him eating chips, and it's similar to what we were just talking about. He was talking about how good the chips were,
Yeah.
and he was like eating them or whatever. And somebody commented like, did he really just eat 3 chips at the same time? What the fuck or whatever? And then it was just like, I can eat, and that guy replied, I can eat as many chips as I want. Like that's none of your business. And she was like, this is my business. It was on my FYP. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
What the fuck?
First off, all of that is crazy. I realize.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
all of that's
The
crazy.
story's crazy.
All of
But it
that
gets
woman is
crazy.
But
wild.
it gets crazier. And then to be like, yeah, it is my business on my FYP. It's
They
like,
own the
dude.
video more than you.
Yeah, because it's like FM for me. It's crazy.
Jesus
It's weird.
Christ.
So I think that's why people feel like it. And it's like, I've talked about this before on like a podcast before, but it's also a hustle to like get the top rated comment, get in there first.
Yeah, that's some people's game.
That's people's game. You go to
Yeah,
their
they say
profile.
first.
They go to their profile. They follow all these people. They have 0 posts. They're just like,
Yeah.
like a
Sure.
picture of like DaBaby. Is there? You know what
I
I mean?
know,
It's just
of
like,
course, the worst rapper.
yeah. So they're just and only got worse with time.
Oh, of course, of course.
Man. And then he like his verse on that Dua Lipa song though is really good.
Yeah,
I
he has
like-
some good verses.
Man.
I like his
I like
verse on
Bob.
Dreamville.
I don't know that song.
Are we
Uh,
seriously talking about our favorite DaBaby?
I just think it's crazy that song.
Alright.
I just think it's crazy that song "Levitating" starts out with a little like 2-phrase verse by him. It
Yeah.
doesn't come in with like a dance beat. Then
Yeah.
here's Dua Lipa.
Uh-huh.
It starts off with him being like Dua baby, boom, and then you're like, what the fuck was that?
It's almost a Ja Rule homage.
Yeah.
a little
Yeah,
bit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
interesting.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, fuck him. But I'm saying, like, yeah, I think that's where I think a mix of all that contributes to why people feel like it's okay and it's like fun to like leave shitty mean comments.
Yeah. I'm just have to get used to it. The bullshit.
It sucks.
You adapted to the internet mad well.
I guess so. I
Yeah,
guess so.
take the compliment.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
I don't know if
it's-
you were like asking kind of. or
No,
just,
no.
No,
I
thank
like.
you. Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when shit shut down, I had no idea what to do.
Yeah. Right.
And you like quickly figured out something to do.
Yeah. Well, I got written about in the post. I don't
Cool.
remember.
So you got written up in the post. And
Written up in the post after this. I do these like remix videos where I like play along to people talking on
they're
my guitar.
so cool.
Thanks.
And also you like highlight when someone says something completely ridiculous.
Yes. Yeah.
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 So and that got written about in the post back in like 2020. So I was like, oh, I should do a bunch of these. So I just like did a bunch of these and then got a following from there. And then I was still doing like comedy videos and shit. And then,
Yeah.
But
Do
yeah.
people send you like clips that they want you to remix?
Yeah, I get tagged
That's
all the time.
so
Yeah,
nice.
it's really nice.
Because
It's cool.
it takes a little work off your shoulder.
Totally.
Like-
It's like I appreciate it.
It's a
cool.
suggestion
Yeah,
almost.
it's a suggestion.
Yeah.
Indeed. And I didn't. It's people I don't even know. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
It's cool.
Oh.
It's cool. I have like messages in my DMs now being like, please do this one. But what people don't know, and this is like super niche. You have to-
Sure.
but like, yeah, when I'm like adding audio to a video, a lot of internet videos that do well, the audio on them suck ass because it's just
Yeah.
like, this is crazy. I'm gonna film it, and then it gets
Yeah,
like
yeah.
millions. But it's like this wind, and sometimes there's already music, and people are like, please do this. I'm like, there's music in it already.
Yeah.
But yeah, like someone was just like, do this one, and it was the video of the cat. Did you see the one where the guy found a kitten on the side of the road, and then out from the brush came a shitload more kittens?
Yeah, that was so cool.
They
I
were
see
like,
that.
please do this one, and I listened to it, and it's just like awful wind.
Sure.
Fucking bullshit. Fucking message that guy. No, I'm just kidding. but
You
yeah.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. Dude.
Don't you dare
Yeah,
reply to me
yeah,
again.
yeah. So yeah, I guess I did adapt to that. I did like find like, okay, this is cool, and like I'm like in a work groove, and I was getting unemployment, and then just like making videos all the time, and then like got a following and stuff. And
Yeah, it's amazing because after our worlds crumbled, it was interesting to see where everyone kind of landed.
totally.
You really got to see their personalities.
I know, and you got to just be like, oh wow, that's
You're not playing
that-
characters.
you're
You
like,
can't
yeah.
do improv
Yeah,
by
it's
yourself
truly-
on an
Well,
Instagram
it's just like,
Live.
and it's just like that's really all you were doing, huh? That's
Yeah.
really all you had. Huh?
I felt so fucking stupid.
You felt stupid personally,
Yeah.
but you're like an actor. You're like acting and shit, and you're like,
I love acting. Hire
Yeah.
me, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's my I could do this,
yeah, totally.
but then they tell me less, smaller.
Right. Who tells you less? Oh,
Like
the
a
director.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
I can't. I'm
Me.
even too
Yeah.
big for
Yeah.
as myself.
Smaller.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I was in a couple of shows, but people literally, my parts are so small. People will be like, "Oh, I saw you were an extra in this," and I want to be like, "I
was
fucking
not an extra."
auditioned
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for that shit.
Yeah.
I've gone on hundreds
Yeah.
of auditions to have one line,
Yeah.
motherfucker."
Yeah. I
People
was a
don't
featured
realize-
extra.
Yes, 100%. People
Yeah.
don't realize I got paid SAG minimum.
Right.
Yeah. Do you act at all?
Um,
Just in your videos, you want to do
I
more
act
of that?
in my videos. I want to do more of that. I mean, like I have auditioned for stuff and self-tape for stuff from time to time, but I haven't ever been in a show. I don't think.
It's boring.
it's just like listening to. I enjoy podcasts by actor about like the craft and all the shit, and
Sure.
they're just like talking about acting and everything. And it just sounds like to get in on a show specifically, it's just such a like, it's like. I don't know. It's not fun. It just doesn't sound that fun. It sounds like, I mean, I would do it, and I do think it would.
Of
It
course.
probably is fun, but I mean, like
Yeah.
a tight run ship that you're in for one day. If you're like a day player, is that what that's called?
A day player isn't fun because you sit in your trailer until they call you out, and everyone's like friends already, and you just kind of stand there and like you meet people and they're nice, but
Yeah.
they're friends,
Right.
Because they're there every single day.
Yeah.
And you're like, great, I'm the guy, I'm the truck driver.
Right. And you're there to like do your thing as quickly and efficiently and well as
Yeah.
possible,
You could-
so they can continue to run their.
You
tight
could
run
only mess up.
Right.
Especially, I've always said I've never been funny on television.
Sure.
I've never.
It's hard. It must be hard.
Sure, I've also
Yeah.
never been given the opportunity. Yes.
What were you like you were like a reporter,
I was
right?
a reporter
on
once.
Search Party.
I worked at a DMV. I was a chef. I've done all the blue collar. Anything
Yeah.
that's kind of like a little blue collar.
You were a chef in a bodega. Is that one?
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking
the
of
last
that. I'm like,
OG.
oh, sick! I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. Cool.
You want to hear something wild?
Yeah.
On my IMDb, I had IMDb Pro for a while, right?
Sick.
But I stopped. Sick. What can
Yeah,
I say?
yeah, yeah.
I got $100.
Fuck yeah.
And I had it, and I accidentally clicked when I was filling out the information. I didn't realize I clicked that I'm an Afghanistani American.
Just click the first.
I clicked the first because I just assumed.
It must be because
This is
how they
why
put
we
like
can't-
United States.
This is why we can't access the creator TikTok.
I'm
I'm like, I don't know what Sebastian made us.
He's like stolen valor.
Yeah.
Over
And I accidentally clicked it, and I don't pay. And so I should pay $100 so it doesn't
to
say
change it
I'm
back?
from Afghanistan.
Yeah. You'd have to pay $100 to fix
I have
it.
to
You
pay
get it again.
I have to
That's
pay $100 in order
so
to switch it.
fucking funny. That's
So,
so
I don't know
funny.
what to do. Is it worth the $100?
I have no idea.
If you get $100 randomly, then
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, but I gotta change that. No, but what you do is so fucking cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I've
you.
literally, it's fucking awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Where can people find you?
Instagram at Brooks Allison's my first and last name.
Great. Do you want to spell that?
BROOKS ALLISON.
Yeah.
Sebastian
was
misspelled it at the top.
I misspelled it at
Which
the
is
top.
funny.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Robbie, what do you want to plug, baby?
The show is the day that this comes out.
Yes.
But we'll have more shows. Keep following Loud About Nothing, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and keep listening. Tell a friend.
Yeah, and always, so if you listen to this today, buy the live stream to the show, and we will put you on our close friends list so you can see behind the scenes access to the show.
I have one more thing. I have to shout out
Of course.
my cousin Cooper and his partner Gabby.
Oh yeah, Gabrielle.
That knows you.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
like basically my cousin too. We know each other in diapers.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
so we were in
yeah.
Asheville on tour, and I met her for the first time, and I was saying I did comedy in New York and stuff. She was like, "Oh yeah, my friend does comedy there. He's blowing up," and I was like, "Who?" And it was like,
Oh wow.
and it was you, and you. And I was just like,
Oh, wow.
fucking, they're my friends, you know. I know.
Oh wow, we're blowing
So
up.
Shout out, to
Shout
them.
out,
They
Gabby.
blowing up.
Fuck
Thank
yeah.
you.
You're fucking blowing
She's
up.
spreading
What's
the
their
word,
names?
baby.
Gabby is
Gabby.
her name, and
Yeah.
Cooper is my cousin. Cooper
Gabby and
Cooper
Cooper.
Allison.
Yeah.
We fucking love
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Please tell everyone we're blowing up.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
fucking love that shit. Are you kidding me? All right, Robbie, hit the fucking music.